everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Laura, or Tiger Kitty, of Tiger Kitty Co. And thank you for joining me. If you like plan with me videos, planner videos, hauls, stickers, Etsy, beautiful things, please hit that subscribe button down below. I would love it if you join me. I would also love some feedback. So if you have any suggestions or comments or concerns, please let me know. I would be happy to work on my videos. I'm hoping to get a bigger tripod soon, so that you can maybe see the planner more from above instead of kind of at this angle. So let me know if that's something you'd like to see. And yeah, I guess I'll just get into it now. So this is the week we're currently on. It's Friday. You can see I haven't really filled much in. I will go back and do that. Thursday ended up being my last day of work, and I want to put something there, but I haven't quite figured out how to mark it yet. I didn't even fill in dinner from yesterday, or water, or anything. I'm slacking. So we will get that taken care of, and I will probably post a second half of the week shot on Instagram, which is at Tiger Kitty Co. So if you want to see that filled out, I'll get my stuff together. So this was a glam planner kit. My Plan With Me is up for this, so if you want to watch how I created this beautiful spread, it is available. So we are going to plan June 5th to June 11th, which is my first week of summer break as a teacher. Can we just say hallelujah? I had a great school year, actually. It was fantastic, but I'm just tired. And I'm not going to get much of a break this week either. So, I mean, at least it won't be work. It'll be different, but I'm going to be busy this week. This is the Creating&Co. Palm Floral Kit. I don't actually know if it's called Palm Floral. It might be like Escape into Paradise, or who knows. But this is her kit from last year. And I didn't have room in my summer spreads last year to put this in, but it was so gorgeous I could not pass it up. And I'm really, really glad I picked it up, because she redid it this year and I do not like the remake. So here are the 9 full boxes, and I think I'm going to try to put all 9 of these in my spread. It might be like one at the top and one at the bottom on the sidebar, because it's just so beautiful. And then we have this gorgeous deco, and then some of these fonty scripty things. We have I guess I don't know which way this goes, the bottom washi, which is 2 different pieces, so you can do one or both or neither, or whatever you want. And then these are washi strips up here, and yeah. These are heart checklists, flags, her little scallop boxes, which only, go from here to here. And then the half boxes. We have the full heart checklist, which is what I will be using, and then 1 weekly sidebar with some dots. And then we have little things, weekend banner. She does not have the edges, or the corner flags for the Erin Condren, but they are kind of like this minty color. I don't know if they'll match. I think this is more green. We'll figure it out. There's plenty of stuff in here. Like, I can pull from these little flags right here and just cut it. So we have plenty of stuff to work with. It's no big deal. More dots, which I don't know what you use those for. I mean, you can make your own to-do list, but between these and these, like, don't you have enough? And then we have headers. No. Okay, so we're going to start with bottom washi, because I know where that goes. And let's see, what should I talk about today? Like I said, I had a great school year. Oh, and then I don't know, do I want it black and white on top or palm floral on top? I think I'm going to do the black and white on the top and the palm at the bottom, because the rest of the kit will be palm inspired. And let's see, this will take up that whole distance. So if I did this and this and this, I could have a little bit of space right here for like half boxes or something. So let's try putting the palm. Oh no, don't rip, don't rip. There's like little tiny spots where this is not quite cut. I hope that's just kind of a random one. I don't want to deal with a whole kit like that. Okay. Ooh. Well, losing control of the washi. Oh, and the camera. Always adventures with me. Thank goodness this is matte because I'm losing track of where this is going real quick. Hopefully you guys can still see. Okay, yeah. I didn't even know how much I bumped the camera. Sorry about that. And we will stack this one on top. Okay. I think I have those pretty lined up. And let's see. So I was talking about my great school year. I teach high school, so I teach 9th through 12th grade. I don't usually have seniors in science, but I do teach a senior advisory, so I have all of the seniors, and they can be kind of a handful. But if you saw one of my previous Plan With Me's about taking kids on the senior trip, we had a blast. It was so much fun. I would do it again in a heartbeat with the right kids. It was just, oh my goodness. I've taught those kids for 4 years, so we just had an absolute ball up in the mountains. And we got snowed in. It was like 3.5 feet of snow in May. I mean, it was just crazy. Lots of good memories for them and for me. Okay, bottom washi down. Beautiful. So yeah, so I teach seniors in advisory, and then I have my freshman in earth science. I have sophomores typically in biology, and then juniors are typically in chemistry. You know, you get the kids that are kind of off schedule, but that's the usual. And then I also teach an SAT prep class because our kids are lacking a lot of foundation skills. So even though they're taking like algebra 2 or something, a lot of them can't like multiply fractions. So we try to do a lot of skill building in that period. And I do only like the mathematical part of that because I am certified to teach math. So I don't, the SAT doesn't have science. It has like interpretation of science reading type things, but I don't do that because I'm not an English teacher. I don't know how to teach kids. Well, I don't know. I know how to teach kids how to read science works, but for something like the SAT, it's probably better left to an English teacher who is a professional. So the English and social studies teachers do the reading writing portions, and then myself and one other math teacher taught them math foundational skills and practice SAT questions and that kind of thing. Chemistry is probably my favorite subject to teach, and it's the one I've been teaching the longest, but I've really learned to like biology, which I'm surprised about because I don't really enjoy biology in general. It was never like something I wanted to study or even really took classes in. But that's okay. I've learned to enjoy teaching it and embrace teaching it. I need to work on more labs for the kids for coming years in biology. I've gotten pretty good in my other classes, but bio I struggle with because I kind of took it over and I don't really know what's going on like with all the lab supplies, but we reorganized all of my lab supplies because I moved rooms this week, and for my sanity, I needed some clarification on what the heck was in my storage. So we reorganized. One of my coworkers and she helped me reorganize literally all of my lab supplies, which was amazing. I feel so much better going into next year, knowing where everything is, what I have. Everything's labeled. Stuff I'm not using is in storage, but there are things that I can still explore. Like we have snap circuits, and I'm like, oh, that would be so much fun with the freshmen. I didn't even know we had snap circuit kits. So, yeah. Why won't this header go down? Okay, I think no, it's not straight. I forget how removable her paper is, so hopefully I won't ruin anything. I mean, it's matte, but you still never know. Oh my gosh, I think I just made it worse. We'll get there, you guys. We'll get there. Okay, hold that end down. Okay, I think I got it. So there are my to-do headers and my check boxes and my bottom washi. I'm going to figure out where I'm going to put full boxes and little things and half boxes, and I'll be back. Maybe I won't do half boxes this week. Maybe I'll kind of leave it up in the air. We'll see. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back and I have a plan. I am going to alternate the up and down with the full boxes, and then I'm going to build the little things from the middle. So if I have a box up here, the little things will start here and go down. If I have a box down here, the little things will start here and go up. So I'm hoping that will work. It might be something a little different. I'm not sure if I've done that before or not, but I'm actually not going to lay these down quite yet. I'm going to go through this other giant pile of stickers that I pulled out. So I have a lot of like word stickers, and then, oops, I don't need these. Those were on the back side. More word stickers. I have different step trackers. I might be going to the mountains this week, so if I do, I will use one of these super cute road trip stickers. I have a whole variety of things for hydrates. I can pick the right color. And then I have a whole bunch of habit trackers because this kit doesn't actually have any. It has this weekly one, but no like individual habit trackers. I'm going to need to text my friend on Tuesday, so I brought out cell phones. I'm having my oil changed on Tuesday, and then I have a lot of appointments, so I brought out appointment labels, and these are appointment labels back here too. And then clocks, because I often put a clock next to appointment labels. So that was the stack of stickers I pulled out, which is kind of crazy. But that's okay. So let's see. If I have a full box here for the sidebar, then I'm going to want a full box down here, and then up here, and then down here. So we will start with that. I will use the quote box up at the top, and then like I said, I'll hopefully put another one down here at the bottom. We'll see how much room I have. So I don't even know which one would be the one that I would leave out. Probably one of these black and white ones, just because they're the most simple. Yeah. And then do I color block? Because there's kind of these pinks, the black and whites, and then greens. And I have 3 pinks. I could use these 3 as pink. And maybe this one in the middle because it's the most pink. Sure. So we will start with this one. Oh, but then do I put it here? Yeah. Okay, we'll just maybe have white space between. Or we'll do half boxes once the full boxes are in. I don't know. We're playing it by ear, you guys. So we're going to go every other, and then I'll probably work on my sidebar. So if this is green, I'm going to use one of these 2. Maybe I'll do the geometric up here. Oop, this one I can just butt up against the header. That's always nice, as long as your header's on straight. And then I need a black one down here, so one of these 3. And I just did palm leaves there, and I did this pattern, so I guess I will do the palm trees. This kit is so cute. I can't handle it. Okay, so then I need an up. And we have a pink, and I said I was going to do the most pink one on Thursday, which is this one. That is a lot of pink. Okay, and then we need a green one, which is going to be, I got cut off, but I'm not sure where, so I haven't looked at the footage yet. So I put the black and white one up there, and it was a different pattern than this one, and then we're going to put this last one, I can get it off, for the last pink. And I had enough that I could have done 3 greens, but I chose to do 3 pinks because I just really love pink. And then I have an extra green for the sidebar, should I so desire. I oftentimes don't put this type of sticker in my sidebar because I don't ever know what to use it for, because I have a to-do list every day. But you never know. Sometimes I figure out things. Okay, then like I said, I'm going to work on the sidebar, so I'm going to flip it. We have a little bit of a J that will probably get cut off, but that's okay. Or I could just start just a smidgen below that, like on that dot. Cover up those two. And then you hope for the best as you lay it down. Okay. I have a this week header if I could find it. So there is my this week sticker, and then I'm going to use some habit trackers. Where did those go? They're in this pile. So, where are they? I see them, but I can't get to them. Okay, so I have these different kinds of habit trackers, and after I kind of was looking, I will probably use the black ones because this green doesn't really match, so we're not going to use those. I don't even know where to go with my stickers, and this was a little bit too much gray, and the pinks are really light, so we're going to go with black ones. These are from Planner Frenzy on Etsy. So we're going to grab 2. Actually, I should grab 3 because now that it is summer break, I should be reading. Three habit trackers, and then I'm going to do dinners. No, I have dinners, little things. Buy. That's what I should do. I'll do it to buy. Oh my gosh, this is going like totally against everything I just said. That I don't do. Oopsies, that's really not lined up. Okay, now I have it in the right spot, but it needs to be up a little. Okay, we're gonna do it to buy, and we're going to do this list, like I just said I don't do, but we're gonna do that because we're gonna do dinners, hydrate, and steps as little things. And then, like I said, I have one more full box, and we'll put that at the bottom. I might have to cut it off. I'm not sure if this is gonna all fit, but oh my gosh, just a teeny tiny bit. Awesome. So I'll just trim that off later. And we got all 9 full boxes on there. So let me flip it around for you so you can actually see. So it says Escape into Paradise, and then I have my 3 habit trackers, a to buy list, and another full box. And I could actually put a half box or something over that if I wanted to add. I have a whole sheet empty. And then I have a black weekly tracker, so that's awesome because those are super useful. Now, like I said, I have habit trackers to put in, and I have dinners. I also have headers. So let me start with the today. Oopsies, I just lost the whole sheet. Let me start with the today headers and get those on. bottom ones because I don't exactly know where I'm going to put the header on there. I might put it right above the little things and have like a half box or something over the actual header. We will see. But these ones, like I said, I'm going to build from the top going down. So we have dinner. And I don't know what to make this week. I'm so used to, I eat like the same thing for lunch every day when I'm at work. But when I'm off of work, I have to cook more because I'm not going to eat like a cold lunch. I just tried to raise my chair and I dropped it down. I almost had a heart attack. Anyways, I don't make, well, I don't eat cold lunch like when I'm at home in the summer, but I'm not a very good cook. And I've had a craving for tacos, so I'm gonna get stuff to make tacos, but I don't know what else to get. So if you guys have any easy, stress on easy, so I'm not a great cook, easy recipes that you love that are dairy free, I would love to know. Because I cannot eat dairy. So give me your suggestions. I'm all ears. Okay, need 2 more dinners, and then we'll move on to a different little thing. 1, 2. I love how much black is in this kit. It just gives me all the feels. Okay, so steps, I know I'm going to use the darkest one, so that's no big deal. And then oh, or pink. That's what I had to decide. Pink or the darkest color. But all of my littles, if I do these as dark, I can do the hydrate in black also. So that might be cool. We'll do that. Or I could do pink, black, pink. What color is the header? Black. We'll do black. So maybe I'll do the water next. These are from Whimsical Flamingos, if you can see her shop name and Instagram down here. I love them because I don't always have room in my sidebar for a hydrate. And then she sells these in like lots of colors. And I love that she came out with neutrals because that's super easy when you just have a black one. Or gray, or taupe, or whatever. So we're just gonna slap these down. They are kind of strange in that you get 8, well, I'm glad that you get 8 of a color, but because you always have one of an extra, like I feel like you could have gotten a whole nother set of 7 in a different color or a repeated color on that page. So it's always kind of weird to me, but oh well, I'm not a shop owner. What do I know? I just buy stuff. I think it'd be fun to be a shop owner, but I don't own any of that stuff. Cricut or Silhouette, or I don't know how to use the programs, but maybe someday. We'll see. The sticker world is quite saturated with shop owners, and I know of more than one shop that has had to close because they just couldn't make it. But, and it is an investment. Like, it's not cheap to buy all the supplies that you need. And I don't really know what I would use a Cricut or Silhouette for outside of making stickers. I know there's lots you can do with it, but I just don't know that I would need any of it. Although my boss has a Cricut and she uses it for work, so who knows? Maybe. Okay, so this is a weekly total one, so that goes on Sunday. You can't screw that up. Because that would be weird. Whoopsies. And these are from Planning Roses. They are her neutral step trackers, and you get 6 different colors, so 6 different weeks worth, and then some extra shoes at the bottom. I love that she always fills in extra space Like if I can find this road trip, like there's just a whole bunch of cars, you know, in the space on the side. So you kind of get the big stickers, the ones with words, and then you get some other little ones. Because if I was doing a weekly habit tracker on the sidebar, I would be putting a little shoe next to it. And then, ta-da, I would have shoes to use. So it's perfect. I love her shop so much. And her, like her YouTube is so great. And she's so young and like, oh my gosh, just a star. Just fabulous. And she's very open and sharing. I'll link her YouTube down below. I enjoy it greatly. Okay, so again, planting roses, step trackers. So then I have to decide, do I want the odds and end header here, or am I going to put it up at the top? And I do have room for a whole half box in there, so maybe I'll just stick it up at the top. Because I think it would be weird to have a half box at the top and then a header underneath it. That might be strange. Plus, if I get like packages or anything, I'm gonna need to keep stacking my little things, my odds and ends, as she calls them. And again, I already have the headers on the bottom, so I'm just doing the ones that are up at the top. And then I think I'm gonna take a little break, figure out what the heck I'm doing next. I need to figure out where my weekend banner goes. I might just put that down off camera, we'll see. And figure out the rest of the spread. So I shall return. Okay, I figured out a couple different things. So I put my weekend banner down at the bottom because I didn't want to cover anything. And then I put the little credit card up here because my Glam Planner subscription renews on the 11th. So there will be a bill coming out. And then I figured out what I'm going to do for some of my appointments. So on Monday, I have a doctor's appointment in the morning, and then, no, a dentist appointment in the morning and a doctor's appointment in the afternoon. So I'm going to use one of these pink appointment labels from Pookie Bear Cuties up in the little things section because I want to. So we're going to put that up here. I wonder, maybe I'll put it at the very top because that way if I have any more little things, I can shove them in between. Okay, so that will be my dentist appointment. And then I have a doctor's appointment in the afternoon, and I'm not really going to be doing much else that day. Like, it's going to be some long appointments. So I'm going to take this pink, what's this called? Come on, half box. And I'm going to layer it over top of the checklist, hopefully straight. And it covers up 3 of the hearts, and then it will be things I need to do to prep for my doctor's appointment, and then my doctor's appointment, and then I have my full box. On Tuesday, I have a car appointment. Maybe I'll do this. I'll cover like that, and then we have oil change. So I have all these colors. I think I'm gonna use the pink because the greens don't really match. They're kind of bright. And I'll just stick the oil. Perfect. So I covered both of the hearts. Can you even see that? I covered both of the hearts. I feel like it's a little crooked. And then I still have a little teeny tiny bit of room to write in the time of the appointment, which is all I need because I know where it's at. I go to the same place all the time. So let me just straighten this out a smidgen. It's nice because the stickers are layered, so I can do both at once. Okay, so there's oil change, and then I'll write the time in right there. I think it's at like 9:30 or 10 or something like that. And then what's going to decide if I can drive to the mountains or not is the result of the rest of my car appointment. So I'm going to need to call my friend to let her know if I'm actually going to make it to the mountains or not. And I think I'll use a gray one. Oop. These are from Stickerific. If I could get one up. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we'll put a little phone right there, and I can put call my friend. So appointments all day, appointments in the morning, possibly driving to Vail this night. So I'm going to leave this open because if I end up going to Vail, I will be putting a road trip sticker down there. And if I don't go that night, I'll probably be going in the morning on Wednesday, so I'd put a road trip sticker there. So I think I might put the quote box, or not the quote box, this quote up on this box up here, because why not? It says just another day in paradise. Pretty, pretty. And I have other deco that I can put like on checklists and things. Oop, I have a plan next week sticker. So let's see. If I'm in Vail, I should be home by Friday or Saturday. I'll probably plan Friday because I like planning on Fridays. To be blunt or honest or something. Oh, I have a cute little Happy Meal. Oh, I have a doctor's thing. I also have a little car, but I could use that for the road trip. Laundry, steps, shoes. There's so much in this kit. Okay, let me put this on my doctor's appointment. That was the afternoon. I think I'm gonna put a clock on there too. Just 'cause. So we have all sorts of colors. I think I might use that green because I feel like there's a lot of pink. Oh no, I like bent one of the stickers up. Trying to grab them. Okay, we're gonna use this green. These are from Whimsical Flamingo also. And we're just gonna layer. So we're gonna put the oopsies, kind of covering the heart. We're gonna put the clock, and then we're gonna put the stethoscope. And then I can write in my appointment. I will put some deco on this box. I feel like I've talked and babbled a lot. This is what happens when you give a teacher summer break and they haven't quite acclimated yet. I might have to stop here and I will show you my spreads. Let me just move these. So I guess I'll open it up. So here is my so far in June 5th through June 11th. I have to remember to cut off this little extra at the bottom here. But there you go. I will post midweek and end of week spreads on Instagram if you want to follow me at Creating&Co. And I thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and please join me for whatever else I post. You guys have a great day. Bye.